Hold on, you gotta let me get my skis on. I know, she's excited. Here we go. Whoa, 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 Raven. She wants to go chase those birds. Come on. Hold on. Let me get situated here. I know. Sniffing. All right, let me get my skis on. Hold on, Raven. Slow down. Slow down. I know. Hey, Roddy, how's it going? All right, she's ready to go, but I gotta get my skis on first. Then our plan is to climb up the hill and traverse our little stream that we have formed in the backyard here. Then we'll make our way to the trail in the woods. This is gonna be tricky. Keep your fingers crossed. Hold on, Raven. I'm gonna get these skis on. Whoa, she's sniffing absolutely everything right now. I know, there's a lot of uncovered ground that we need to investigate. Hold on. Not much snow in the beginning here, but I think as we make our way into the woods, we'll find some good stuff to ski on. And I know our lower field down there. Whoa, Raven, chill. Jeez. All right. Up top might be a little sketchy too. We're gonna maybe take it slow in certain areas, but I think when we get out in the woods on the trail, there should be some good snow still. Hold on, Raven. All right, got my skis on. Stay in the shade, hopefully. The shady spots are where the most snow is right now, but we're gonna go up the hill, hop that stream. Hey, Miss Tony, everybody, how's it going? Rick, Kimberly, River Raven. Here we go. Come on, Raven. Nope, not that way. Nope. All right, hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tangled already. All right, I gotta go up and over. Hold on, Raven. She's excited, but we're gonna do a special order here, Raven. I know, you're not chasing birds. We're going this way. Hold on. Whoa. All right, come on. Let's go. We're gonna climb the hill. Nope, not that way. Up this way. Good girl. Here we go. Come on, Raven. We'll find out if this was a good idea or not when we get out there. But had to give it a go. I think this is going to be our last chance to ski this year. Get my harness all situated. All right, here we go. Here's our stream. We're gonna step across here. Spring cleaning, all right. All right, a little wet here. Hey, Tia, how you doing? Watch out for rocks. All right, if we step over this stream here, this was a full-on river when it was warm the other day. All right, come on, Raven. Good girl. All right, now we're back to some snow. Coming down the hill might be a little sketchy later, but we're gonna make our way to the woods trail. All right, let's go. We'll try. We'll be as careful as we can. Yeah, that happens to me sometimes too. Need to take a post-meal nap, except I never wake up right from those, so I try not to do it. All right, here we go. All right. Well, this is pretty good right here. Not very deep, but... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow, Raven. Slow, slow, slow. I know, it's exciting. Hold on. Whoa, she wants to check everything out. Hey, Paul. Whoa, Raven. All right, I'm getting a little twisted, and we gotta hop another stream, but then we'll get trail. You're sniffing everything, huh? Come on. Whoa! Whoa! All right, some snow over here. A little scary, I'll tell you. All right, hold on. Let's get you untangled. I'm tangled up too. Hold on. I know you have to step over. I've got my harness a little twisted. Hold on. All right, Raven, come here. Let me fix you up. You gotta step over the line. Oh, you gotta step over. Hold on, I'm coming in. Hold on, this is the toughest part. Put my pole down, grab her back leg. Hey. I know, I'm trying to help you. All right, hold on. Up and over. Up. Whoa, phone down. Hold on. Jeez, Raven, chill. Let me brush my phone off. Well, it's starting out kind of difficult, but she's ready to go. Here we go. We still live? My phone went right into the snow. All right, good. Climbing the hill. Ooh, I see an obstacle. It was so windy here yesterday. We have a tree down in the trail. All right, Raven. Which way are we gonna go around it? Straight over? All right. I gotta take it slow right here. Let me step over. All right, hold on. Slow. Oh, I know. All right. Made it through our first obstacle. Yeah, it was so windy yesterday. We lost electricity for 3 or 4 hours in the afternoon, so I'm not surprised if there are going to be some branches and trees down out here. Lots of debris in our trail. Look at this. The woods are a mess. All right. Yep, there's another. You guys are in a blizzard? Hey, I'm jealous. All right. Slow. Whoa, geez. Sketchy. Oh. Say hi, Raven. The woods look a lot different after that big thaw. Lots of extra obstacles here with these trees. All right, we're gonna try to make it up this ridge line, but it's gonna be a little sketchy. Hold on, Raven. Oh. I know. That's not the way. We're going up that way. Ooh. All right, I have to sidestep this steep part here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Scary. Whoa. Yeah, I'm okay so far. Oh, look at this, though. The woods are a mess. Whoa, Raven. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta back up. Drop my pole. All right. Now we're good. All right. Jeez. Oh. Whew. We made it up the first steep part. Yeah, it's exhausting. There are a lot of extra obstacles when there's no snow on the ground. And she really wants to pull hard still, so we're gonna take it as slow as possible through the woods here. All right, Raven, hold on. Good girl. It is a workout. Whoa. Animal tracks everywhere now, too. I see a bear patch we're gonna have to step over. They aren't ideal conditions, but we just needed to get out here one more time. Hold on, Raven. Let me go around it. My skis don't want to slide on the leaves. All right. This part looks a little better. Look at that, our disc golf target. Almost all the way exposed. All right, slow. Slow. Oh, we've got a pond to get around. Whoa, not into the water. Oh, you're too strong sometimes. Raven, this way. Nope. Whoa, nope. You guys, it might be just Raven today. This is pretty scary. Hold on. She wants to follow these tracks, and we are not going that way. No! Raven, back this way. Come on. Raven. Come on. Good girl. All right. Across the wet stuff. Oh, jeez. All right, Raven, hold on. Talk about a workout. No, you know it isn't. It isn't very safe. I just felt like I needed to go again. Hold on. Raven, slow down. Whoa! Slow, slow, slow. I'm gonna throw him sideways here. This is absolutely exhausting. Hold on. Let me catch my breath. Let me catch my breath. I'm going this way. Slow and sideways, Raven. This is not ideal. Had to test it out though. Hold on. Whoa. Whoa. She's ready to just go full speed, but it's really not doable anymore. Well, now we know. Hold on. Hold on. Whoa, Raven. Oh, how are we gonna do this? Whoa! Jeez. Whoa! Crazy dog. All right. She's needs to follow these. She needs to follow the tracks. We've got deer tracks. Yeah, gotta be strong. Hold on, Raven. These tracks right through the woods here. All right, we are gonna try to turn around, get all untangled here. Hold on. All right, I got myself untangled. She's still got a tangled leg, but geez, I might leave it like that because it's gonna slow her down a little bit. But now we need to make it down this steep part somehow. Come on, Raven. Turn around. There you go. Nope, nope, not into the woods. All right. It's gonna be switchbacks. I think we're gonna crisscross as much as we can. Then we have a stream to hop. Poor Moose, he's not gonna get a turn. This is just too scary. It was worth a try. I tell you what, I'm covered in sweat already. Let's see if I can get my skis to start sliding a little bit. We're gonna go that way, towards those trees, hopefully. What do you think, Raven? She doesn't know. She just wants to run as fast as possible. But kind of scary. Let's go this way. Yeah, robot, we're doing our best, but man, it is sketchy. There you go. She unhooked herself. We're gonna do some crisscrossing here, just because I can barely stand on this stuff. Come on, Raven. Let's go. Good girl. Follow those tracks. The deer have been out here, very active. All right. Not ideal conditions, though. Every time I hit a little bit of grass, my skis don't want to slide anymore. Hey, come on. We're gonna hop this little gully. This is running water right here. Uh-oh, you're gonna have muddy paws. Whoa. Oh, geez. What did I get myself into? All right. We're gonna... Yeah, sorry. Oh, I'm trying. Lots of crisscrossing. Hold on, Raven. Hold on. Geez, she just wants to pull. We're gonna go as slow as you let me, Raven. Nope. Hold on. Gotta catch our breath. All right, back across. Whoa. All right. Zooming. Raven, let's go here. I see a spot where I can ski. Oh, scary. Whoa. All right. Now slow down. Nope, we're gonna turn around now. Oh, she just wants to run. Oh, I thought I could get out with both of them, but Raven, you got lucky. You get to go first today, and poor Moose, he's gonna have to sit this one out. Nope, we're not going that way. Come on, turn around. I know. Say hi to everybody. Whew, let me catch my breath. This is about as exhausting as it gets. Nope, not that way. Come back this way. All right, hold on. All twisted up. We're gonna go up and over with the line. Grab my pole. All right, come on, Raven. Good girl. Wow. Scared to death, you're telling me. That was sketchy. Now I've got another stream to hop over. Whew. Hold on. She's sniffing so I can catch my breath. Good girl. Uh-oh. Hey. What are you rolling in? All right. Here we go. Slow. Whoa. All right. We made it, Raven. She wants to keep going, but we are done. Wow. Oh, I wish I could keep skiing for everybody, but that was just too much. What do you think, Raven? Ski season is over. All right, everybody pray for dry weather and we'll start scootering. Yeah, you know, it was worth a try. It could have been really bad. We avoided crashing, we avoided trees. Hey, come here. Let me take my skis off. All right. There is still ice on our pond here. And then underneath the snow in the puppy pen is a good amount of ice from what fell off the roof. Thanks, Miss Tony. Yeah, me too. That got scary. Raven didn't know any better. She just wanted to go full speed like usual. That's all right. Hey, thanks for the love. Thanks for all the likes. We're gonna sign off here And then everybody, if you want to hang out later, we'll be back in the puppy pen around 7 o'clock before dinner time. I know Moose got his harness on already, but we're going to have to pop it off. He's not going to get skiing today. That was just a little too much. All right, see you later. Thanks for stopping in. Come on, Raven. We're going inside. Come on. Good girl. Say bye-bye.